It's not often that you get to mark something off your bucket list. But finally, after 2,500 miles of travel, over 20 miles of hiking, and 2 days in the wilderness, Andrew and I were finally going to be doing just that. The California golden trout is arguably one of the most vibrantly colored and incredible trout on the planet, and just being in their native range was something that seemed like a pipe dream only a few years earlier. Day 3 in California had us hiking up a mountain in the middle of the Sierras on a quest to finally land one of the most legendary species of trout. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. This is part 3. If you missed the first 2 parts, you need to go check them out. So we've caught the Little Kern River golden trout, which is a native species to California. We've caught the Kern River rainbow, and the Kern River's right behind me. We caught some in the main stem, and we caught some in a little tributary. And today, we're going after the California golden trout, which is the entire reason that we're coming up here to begin with. And up in this little hollow, this little drainage behind me supposedly has some of the purest strain California golden trout anywhere in the world. And this is kind of one of their native creeks and one of the places they originated. The only issue is we have to hike straight up out of this canyon to get up there. I've already had my coffee this morning. We boiled a little bit more water so we can have some water when we're hiking up. I think that's about it, right? Do you have anything you want to say?
Glad that this is the last day. We're up here. But it should be exciting to catch the golden trout. It should be a vibrant, kind of yellow gold color, similar, not similar, but like the fake golden trout from that they stock in the streams and creeks out east.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty exciting to actually catch some of these real golden trout. So we'll see how it goes.
It's like a sandy desert. This stuff probably doesn't even need to be filtered. And the spring's just up the hill there. You know what I mean? After going on probably the most scenic 3-mile hike of the entire trip, we finally reached the first spring creek of the day. This particular creek I had almost no information on, but I couldn't figure out why there wouldn't be any golden trout in it. This is what we like to call blue lining, which is essentially just fishing a blue line on a map with no real expectations of what could be in it. The worst case scenario was that there were no fish and we would head up to some of the more famous golden trout waters. And the best case scenario was that we would find a hidden gem and catch our first ever California golden trout. Luckily, it was the latter. All right guys, I spotted one over here. Let me try to get in position to kind of cast it. I can see him clear as day. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a tough spot. Well, I'm standing on the edge of a cliff of death. Hold on, I'm gonna catch it, okay? Relax. Everybody relax. Ready? It's just such a bad angle. All right guys, Andrew had this brilliant idea to get to the other side of the creek, which I don't know why I didn't think of. This is the creek we're fishing, by the way. I'm gonna go around here and hopefully get on this trout. He's only like 6 inches long. It's gonna be my first golden if I can get on him. He's sitting on this. He's coming back out now. Alright guys, so I just caught my first ever California golden trout in this little tributary, this little spring creek here. It took me a second to catch him, but I finally got him. He's sitting in this little pool that I'm literally standing in front of. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold this fish up real quick so we can get a shot of it. And then we'll head up here, see if Andrew can't get on one or two in here. And then we'll head over to a different creek and see if we can catch him there too. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the release and keep on going. Not only did this tiny spring creek have golden trout, but it was loaded with them. The pure sense of joy you feel when you realize you're marking something off your bucket list that you've really only dreamed about is something that is indescribable. As we moved up, the creek got smaller, but incredibly, the fish did not. Oh, my feet are wet. Yeah, there's just no way. It's not as gold as yours, but oh, chill. Goldie. But before we get too far into this video, I just wanted to let you know that this series is sponsored by Red's Flies. Red's is a family-owned small business with the goal to sell flies to help raise money for conservation. They have a variety of fly patterns such as the Tungsten Hotspot PT, the Parachute Adams, and the Tungsten Mini Leech, which are just a few of my favorites. Red's also just dropped a box of flies that I personally picked out, called Hardman's Picks, for any new anglers looking to get into fly fishing or for those who just want a solid box of flies. So go show Red's Flies some support and get a few flies using code HFA for 15% off your next order. Now let's get back to the video. Oh, I see fish. It's a good one too. Real good one. To get below it, I think. I don't know that I can get below it, but oh, I'm in the water. There we go. So this fish is, I still see him. Got him. Oh, it's a good one too. Woo-hoo! Let's go. Wow. This is insane, dude. Look at this fish. Look how colorful these little, beautiful little golden trout are. Sheesh, that's incredible. God, that's awesome. He's gone. Whew. I saw that fish and I caught him too. Wow. Gonna get much better than that, I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, giant. That's a big one, dude.
If I get, oh, I can bring it right here.
Yeah. Got him. Fall in the water here. That's what you do.
Don't go so before you go.
I know, I'm trying not to, but I also... Okay, you ready? No, I don't.
You had it.
Came off.
Dang it.
I should have let more line out so I could have had more space to pull up on it.
Oh no, wait. The other one's back where it was sitting.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to try it again. Ready?
Got it. That's a big one.
For that smaller, he popped off. Chill out, buddy. Woo!
That's a good fish right there.
For that size, he doesn't have any, he's got like no spots on him. Relax, dude. I don't want you to go through the net. I know, I'm going to release him here.
I'm gonna get close up.
We had done it. The legendary California golden trout that we had put so high on a pedestal was now yet another fish to land in our net. After finding the spring head on that stream, we decided we'd hit a handful of other creeks within a close hiking distance. That landed us in some of the most incredible country we'd had the chance to fish this far in California. Alright guys, so we're moving up. We're going to try to fish the main stem of the creek where we're catching the golden trout. We're catching them in a tributary. And the main creek is ripping. It's a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be. So maybe we'll catch some slightly bigger golden trout. Because I mean, even that little tributary, we were catching fish that were like 10 inches. What was the biggest one you think we caught?
Probably
10, 11. So you think in this main stem here, we ought to be able to catch some fish that are like 12 plus. So we'll do our best. We'll just fish around in this area and see what happens. Oh, I had a fish. I didn't know I had it.
I was like, on your line to stop. Right there,
Oh,
right there, right there. Right there, yes, stop. Right there.
I see it.
Anchored. Definitely. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Kind of looking towards the bank. Oh, got it. It's a pretty one too.
That is a pretty one. That didn't take long. Main stem, immediately caught a first fish. Right in this little swirl pool. Come here, buddy. That is a very pretty fish. Look at that thing. That is a golden trout if I've ever seen one. Can I have that back, buddy? Thanks. I release him back where he came from. Relax, buddy. Thanks. Oh, got one. Oh, I lost him, or missed him. Got another one. Oh, I missed him again. They're loaded on these banks. And just so you guys know, I'm throwing a little grasshopper here. It's actually a little grasshopper tied by Red's flies. And my plan, or what I'm trying to do, is just catch these fish that are sitting on these edges waiting for grasshoppers to come down. Oh, there's another one. Oh, missed him. What? How did that fish get missed? These are kind of like cutthroat. You have to wait so long once they eat it. Like that one ate. Now I can set. Like I just gotta wait a second. Look at him fight. Golden trout everywhere. This one's not quite as orange. I'm just going down here so I can get to the water easily. Come here, buddy. These golden trout are like, the interesting thing about these fish is their bellies are so orange. Here, pop him off. Thanks, buddy. Ah. It's a good thing you missed it. Not a very big one. Got that one. That's a pretty one too. Look how yellow that is. Woo! That's the fish we were looking for. Come here, buddy. Oh yes, dude. That fish is incredible. And that looked like an orange highlighter when it came up to eat that. Would you relax, dude? Oh yeah, dude. The orange on these fish are just what's the most impressive thing to me. Like, you guys see how orange the bottom of that fish is? Matches my pants. Oh. I was recording for you. I don't know how much you can see, but... Whoa!
Pretty orange on this one, guns.
It's hard not to fall in love with the variation of color on these little pieces of gold. The second creek produced fish that were arguably even more incredible than the first. And after catching more than a few fish, we decided to hit yet another spring-fed creek. I figured we might as well catch fish in a few different areas to get a true taste of what the California golden trout had to offer. And this stream had some of the most incredibly clear water I had ever seen. Okay, cast up. There's a big one right dead center of the front. Yep, get it, get it. It's a big one, big one, big one.
Look at the colors on that guy.
That one's the prettiest one yet, dude. So I wanted to come up here because I thought it would be like this.
There's a bigger one down there too.
Well, now what do we do?
We can just stand on this little thing.
That's true. That's a good cast. Idiot.
Look at it. Pop it.
I can't see.
Oh, that's a giant, dude. He's down a little further. He's coming back up.
I'm gonna try to get right here, I think. Or I'll come around the other side. You're just gonna have to talk to me because he'll eat it if I can get it to drift naturally. Clearly these fish are a little spooky. Sorry, I got one here. God, these fish are incredible. Hold on, I'll come up to that fish. Just give me a second. God, look at that fish. Chill out, buddy. Top it. Come on, guys. Is that not incredible? Spring Creek golden trout. Relax, buddy. And he's gone. All right, I'm gonna catch that fish now. You ready? I'm just drying my fly off. All right. I can't, you're gonna have to talk to me then.
Oh well. Drop it in like a few feet up above you.
I'm just gonna drop it in kind of where I'm casting.
You're way too far back. And you're like, it's like sitting in the middle of the creek.
Okay. Ready? Pull back. That's a tankard. Yeah, baby! Alright guys, so we've pushed up this tiny little spring-fed creek. I mean, the water's like blue. It's insane colored creek. And we just sight fished for this one here. Andrew should have gotten it on camera too, but look at the colors on those little fish. So we'll go ahead and get this fish released, and then we'll keep fishing because I think we'll be able to sight fish for a bunch of really good looking trout in this water. Woo! That's a yellow one, son. Wow, dude. All right, guys, I see a golden trout actively feeding. I'm gonna hit him, hopefully. He should eat as soon as my fly hits the water, I'd assume. He ate it. I missed him. Got something else on my fly. Feels like, at least. I don't. I see another one. Got him. Wow, look how yellow they are. That's so crazy, man. These fish are seriously some of the most incredibly colored up and prettiest trout I've ever seen in my life. Like, is this real? Whoa, there he goes. And you get to sight fish for him in this tiny little spring creek. I mean, it quite literally does not get any better than that. I see another one sitting like on the bank. Ooh, I see a bigger one. Got crap on my fly, got crap everywhere. I see multiple, actually. Got him. Woo! I just sat down, my butt got wet. Oh, camera died.
Oh, just to get a release on it. It's getting underwater though,
I will.
It's because we only have a couple hours.
All right, guys, so this is the spring right here that feeds this entire creek that we've been fishing up. And I kind of just wanted to come up and see it. Obviously, there's not really much of a place to fish here, but it comes out of the mountain right there. It comes down here, and it's golden trout land. And it's probably some of the most fun fishing I've had in a long time. Just a tiny little spring creek and some of the prettiest fish I've ever seen. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna head out. We might fish a couple more spots on this creek just to see. There's one big fish that Andrew missed that we'll try to get on, and then we'll kind of head on, kind of start heading back. That's exactly the spot.
Holy frick. The wind is freaking ripping. Whatever. Oh, there it is.
Oh. How is that not getting hit? There it is. Were you recording?
Maybe. Yeah. I was actually.
Hot dogs, huh?
Last
Let's fish out of this creek, probably.
fish of the freaking year, hopefully.
That creek was short but sweet.
For some reason, stalking through the bushes and sight fishing has always been among my favorite ways to target trout. And to do it in such a pristine stream for the California golden trout was a surreal experience that I will never forget. After we finished fishing that stream, we decided we had energy for one more creek, which was yet another unique stream all of its own. Alright guys, let's see if I can catch a golden trout out of here. This is going to be the 4th creek that we fished. And if I can catch one out of here, it'll be the 4th creek that we caught a golden trout out of. Oh, I see one. It's over on that far side of that rock. I can catch him. He's going straight towards it. Oh, a different one ate. Oh, it's a bigger one. Hold on. You might still go for that. He kind of like tried, but then failed. Going up for it. Didn't need it. Oh my gosh, that wasn't a fish. Huh. Got him. It took me a second to get him to actually eat. Wow, this is a pretty fish too. One thing that's interesting about these golden trout is they have like these really orange bellies. Relax, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. It's the 4th creek that we fished here, but look how, like, see how orange their bellies are? I don't know if that shows up on camera or not. Really crazy looking fish. Thanks, buddy. And the funnest thing about fishing out west that I don't get to do out east that much is just the fact that you like sight fish farm essentially. There's another fish sitting right back where I just pulled that one out of. Okay, he ignored it. Might be a little bit smarter fish. That's fine. That's still cool though. So that's the 4th creek that we've caught fish out of, golden trout out of. Granted, they're all in the same drainage. Oh, there's one right here. I don't know. Oh, gonna say I just saw another one eat. It's 2 out of this hole. I'm gonna say there's 4 creeks, but they're all kind of in the same drainage, so take it for what you will, but I wanted to get the entire golden trout experience. And I feel like I have. Relax, buddy. Just look at that. Another little Goldie Boldy. The real golden trout. Goldie. Thanks, buddy. He gone.
See some, they kind of darted, but. Yeah, I saw it. Boy, now he's going away. I'm looking at it, but. Oh, there's a big one right here. I mean, they're all just ignoring this son of a man. They're all just like, oh, it's a big one.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the orange.
Look how orange that one is. Wow, that might be the prettiest one.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it popped off.
Uh-oh. That's dangerous. Not ready? Go ahead.
Oh, did you deny that?
I've never seen a fish ignore something so hard. Oh.
There it is. Got him.
I got him. I'm filming too. That's a pretty one too.
Oh, not quite.
That's a pretty one too.
Let's look at this one. Release. Look at, I mean, these things are just the orange belly on them.
4 creeks, 16 miles, and a set of priceless memories. And just like that, the day had come to an end. There's a weird euphoric feeling that you get when you accomplish a goal that you've held for so long. The blissful happiness of the moment almost feels bittersweet, and before long you're heading back down the mountain. As the memory quickly begins to fade, I always set my sights on a new goal, because without something to work towards, I feel a sense of emptiness. Spending this time with my brother has also become more important to me as we get older. He now lives across the country, so the time we spend together dwindles ever smaller year after year. The days of fishing together nonstop are over, and it signals the end of an era. So I couldn't care less if this video got 0 views, because I can promise you I would come back and watch this video time and time again just to experience what we got to enjoy on that mountain in the middle of nowhere, California. Thanks for watching.